All right, Mo, let's talk about the question that you asked on your podcast. Would you really want to know when you're gonna die or not?
Yeah, so Katie and I were discussing this on our podcast In the Moment, which you can get wherever you get your podcast, and is under Bert's Pioneer Network. And this question was interesting to me because we had such different answers to it. And so the creators of Life to Vec, they posted about this now scarily accurate death calculator, which was invented by U.S. and Danish scientists. And allegedly, it can tell you your death date, and allegedly it can also tell you how much money you will have at the time of your death date if it knows how much money you have today, by up to 78% accuracy. Oof. So apparently they've actually tried this on people. They've surveyed a certain amount of people and tried to accurately guess these people's death dates, and we're right 78% of the time.
I want to know how many people they did to get this 78% number.
I'm not sure, but I think it does create an interesting conversation, especially in a world where imagine 78 gets up to 100%, and it can tell you spot on, this is your day.
All right, so that's the debate.
That's the debate. If you genuinely could have your day 100% and live your life knowing, would you want to?
First of all, even if it was 100% accurate, if it didn't give you the number that you wanted, you wouldn't believe it anyway. You would start mentally discrediting it just because you wouldn't believe in it, right? I would not want to know.
See, that was my initial reaction. Like, I don't want to know. Why would I want to know that? That seems crazy to want to know. But then I started to think about it, and technically they tell you you're supposed to live every day like it's your last. That's the way you are supposed to approach life. And I don't feel like most of us actually do that.
No, we don't.
So I'm attacking it from you know what? I'm changing my position on this real quick. If the AI could tell me how I died, then I would listen, because I could change that now. If it says that I'm going to die of heart disease at a certain age, then I could fix things now so I can extend my life. But it just told me what the date was, then probably not.
I feel like if you beat it, though, then you're going to be in the new Final Destination trying to dodge death every day because you escaped it. But if you are genuinely supposed to live every day like it's your last, why wouldn't you want to know? Because
if you wanted to live every day like it was your last, you'd be eating donuts, you'd be drinking alcohol every single day, right? But that's going to take your life expectancy and bringing it way down.
But God forbid you go in there thinking that you got 40 years and find out you have one.
You're going to quit your job and go travel the world.
Yes. Yeah. That last year of your life, you are going to live in a way that you should live it as if it's your last, because you now have this information. So if you don't know you only got a year, you're going to live like you got 40 and you don't. And you're going to miss out on a lot.
I would want to know, and it's for a similar reason, but even if it didn't tell me how I was going to die, if it said like April 25th, 2075 or whatever, leading up to those 5 years, I'm going to at least have a game plan of A, how am I going to live like these are my last years, or B, how can I hack the system? I'm going to be getting those full body scans, making sure I don't have anything that can knock me off earlier than those 5 years. So I really would have no problem knowing it, because it would give me a false sense of control.
Yeah, I am self-aware enough to know I can't handle that information. And I do not want to know, because I would hyperfixate on that date. I would not be able to live in the present. I would only be thinking about the day I'm going to die.
Yeah, that could be a problem on it also.
I know me, and I thrive in ignorance.
Same. If nothing else came from that conversation, it was that.
Let's just embrace it, people. Seriously.
Bert Show.